Sex is glue. The easiest way that I could display it is anytime you have sex, the goal is to make whoever is having sex be stuck together forever. Now, I know we don't look at it that simply. That's why we do one night stands and Netflix and chilling. What you up doing right now? What you got going? Are you tripping? I'll come over and put it down. Are you playing? You don't even want none of this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody been able to, and you do all that dumb stuff. And what you're doing is you're setting yourself up to be glued to her, to be glued to him. That is what the act is doing. And what happens is it looks like this. I think this would be simple for everybody to understand. Sex comes into the picture. We take all of our issues, all of our desires, all of our wants, all of our one-night stands, all of our saying finish showing my wild oats, then that sex is supposed to join the two together forever. But I'm in college, so you know what I'm saying, I can't really settle down. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually like on my way to being a billionaire and a music producer, so I can't really, you know what I'm saying, be tied down. But we have something special though. But maybe 5 years from now, when I settle down and, you know what I'm saying, finish showing my wild oats, then maybe, because you the one, girl, you the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to let you know I got you saved in my phone as the one. And all of these mental and emotional and manipulative games that get played. And then what ends up happening is, you're like, I'm done with it. I don't want to do this anymore. And you try to rip apart. The problem is, when you rip apart, when you were always supposed to be glued together, it will never look like what it looked like. You're like, I'm done with it. I don't want to do this anymore. And you try to rip apart. The problem is, when you rip apart, when you were always supposed to be glued together, it will never look like what it looked like in the beginning. And there will always be pieces of you on pieces of me. And I wasn't insecure until after I got with you, and that insecurity transferred to me, and I used to be so confident in what God called me to do, but now there's pieces of you that got off on me. I used to be so faith-filled, or I used to be so optimistic, or I used to want something in life, and now I just want you. Over and over again. I used to want something in life, and now I just want you. Even when you told me that you don't want me, this process over and over and over and over again is how people then say, I want my husband or my wife to marry me. Think about doing this process over and over again. By the end of that process, this may be the only thing that's left of you. And that's why people say marriage is not a 50-50 partnership. It's 100-100. But when you keep giving pieces of yourself away, you're only 10% now. You can post like you can act like you still whole, but half of you's with Jerome, the other half of you is Sheila, the other pieces of you are with everybody that never had an